Hello, and thank you for joining me for an extended edition of What's Trending. I'm Kimberly Davis, and joining me in studio is no stranger to the Orangeburg or Greater South Carolina community, Miss Virginia Berry White. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I have Miss Berry White in studio because we're a few days early, but in September is Infant Mortality Awareness Month. And to celebrate that every year, her and her staff at Healthy Solutions,
Family Solutions of the Low Country.
Solutions of the Low Country.
Yes.
They sponsor an annual luncheon where they give out scholarships. They have phenomenal speakers, and this is the 11th annual luncheon that's coming up on September 14th. Tell us a little bit about that.
And we're excited. This is our 11th annual Infant Mortality Awareness and Scholarship Luncheon, as you said. And so we've come a long ways, and as you said, this is Infant Mortality Awareness Month. So we are also bringing attention to our communities that infant mortality is still, we need to pay lots of attention to it. In 2016, the latest data that we have from DHEC, 401 babies have died because of infant mortality. And so that's the number of babies who are born in a given year and die before their first birthday. And so that's important for us to bring attention to. And so we do that each year. This year we're having, and each year we have a speaker. This year is Jennifer Pinckney.
Yes.
She's the wife of the slain Senator Clementa Pinckney.
Yes.
She's the survivor. And so she has a story to tell, I'm sure. And so we're excited. We also are giving out scholarships to our deserving young ladies that are in our program that are going on to higher education. We're so excited about that as well. And we're going to have a silent auction at our luncheon this year, but every year we do that. And so we have great people from across South Carolina that come and attend the luncheon.
Now, I've had the privilege of attending that luncheon on several occasions, and like you mentioned, there will be scholarships that was given. And the last year that I attended a few years ago, one of the scholarship recipients was actually one of the moms that went through your program. Tell us about maybe a success story about one of the mothers that started out with you guys, because I think she went on to obtain her PhD or doctorate. Do you remember who I'm speaking of?
Yes, she did. And so we all of the young ladies who received the scholarships are actually in our program. And so they have excelled. We get them in our program when they are pregnant. They are young ladies who find themselves pregnant, but have so many goals and have achieved in so many other areas. And so that's one of the things that we do. We encourage them that you have to finish high school and you have to go on to an education of higher learning. Doesn't have to be a college or university. It could be a technical school or get a trade, but you have to do that. And that particular young lady, she went on, she got her bachelor's, she got her doctorate, and she is doing very well now. And that's one of our great success stories. You will hear many more like that September the 14th. We will have some testimonials also from those women who have had, a couple women who have had low birth weight births during the year, but have really, the babies are doing well now, but they're telling their story. It's always good to tell your testimony because somebody else could be coming behind you that are going through the same thing, and they want to know that they can make it. If you made it, I can make it too. Yes,
so the program will be, the luncheon will be September 14th. Doors open at 11.
At 11 a.m. is our reception, our meet and greet, and then the luncheon starts immediately at 12 noon.
The luncheon starts at noon, and it will be at Edisto Fork United Methodist Church, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Now tell us a little bit about the dads, because we talked about the moms, but you do have programs and services that you also offer for the fathers.
Yes, we do. And so because the moms can't get pregnant by themselves, so the dads are very, they're supportive, and so they're a part of our parenting classes, they're a part of our birthing classes, breastfeeding classes. They're also a part of our RAP group sessions that we have as well. So we include the dads in everything that we're having. Also our Liquid Gold that's coming up in October. They're also a part of that. That's the breastfeeding because we want them to know the importance of breastfeeding. Yes.
I was trying to figure out
every drop of breastfeeding milk is so important, and it's gold for that baby. It helps that baby to grow. And everything, and so to actually some of the diseases that the babies may have, it prevents that as well. And dads need to know that because they need to give that mom support.
Absolutely. Now going back to the speaker again, the speaker for the occasion will be Jennifer Pinckney, the wife of the late Senator Clementa Pinckney. Tell us why it was so important to have her come and to speak for the 11th annual luncheon.
Yes, and so we always try to get speakers who can tell a story. Speakers who have gone through different trials, tribulations, traumatic experiences, crisis in their lives, and they are survivors. So we're going to have people in the audience, even the clients that we serve, we call them program participants, but even they go through different trials and tribulations of life, different crises. And so having a speaker like Jennifer Pinckney to come in and say, I am a survivor, this is what I went through, and this is how I'm going through it. It's not to say that she's not still going through some things and dealing with some challenges, but this is how I am going through it. And it gives hope to those that are in the audience.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Anything else that you like to tell our audience? Anything else that you all are working on?
We're always working on different things. We're getting ready now to work on our Liquid Gold. It's a big event in the Orangeburg community for moms and dads and the communities to talk about breastfeeding and how important that is. We're always working to decrease infant mortality and low birth weight births, so we'll be working on that continuously. And so we just want them to come out to our luncheon to hear more about what we're doing, the things we're doing in the communities. We serve 5 counties, Allendale, Bamberg, Barnwell, Hampton, and Orangeburg communities. If they have any questions, they can give us a call. And our toll-free number at 888-581-0319.
And do you all have a website, or are you on social media?
Yes, we have a website, www.lowcountryhealthystart.com.
Okay, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Miss Virginia Berry White, thank you for joining me for an extended edition of What's Trending. Have a great day.